Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy the Duelist. Let's just move this out of the way just in case. In the last episode, we unleashed the dragon, we unleashed the power within, and now we're unleashing the Supreme King on Yubel. The final duel of the third series, or the third season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and then we have Season 4, which is not much. Let's go. Yubel sought a final confrontation against Jaden. Yubel, you want a duel? If it's a fight you're looking for, I'm up for it. Since you're up for a challenge, let's have this duel. Follow me if you dare. Jaden, wait. You're actually going? Come on, pal, you really have to ask. Well then, here. I'm guessing you won't let me come with you, so take my deck. And give that Yubel a little piece of my mind. Can you do that? Thanks, Jesse. Now get some rest and regain your strength. Are you sure you should go? It's probably some kind of trap. There could be 100 fiends waiting for you. Or some scary monster. Well, in that case, I don't want to miss out. Jaden oblivious to peril there. Again. As Jaden ascended to oblivion to duel Yubel, he was met with a barrage of memories from his youth, and learned that Yubel was his childhood friend. Yubel explained how she became the way that she was. Hang on, I thought Yubel was a he. In the last episode... Can I replay that? Last episode, Yubel was defeated, but he took over Jesse Anderson's body and survived. Is Yubel male or female? Please be consistent. Anyway, despite the destruction it would cause, Yubel wished to unite all worlds into one, so that she and Jaden could be together forever. Jaden knew the only way to save all the worlds was to absorb Yubel into his own body. Shall we settle this once and for all, Jaden? Are you ready to face me head on? As long as you're not using Jesse as cover, I'm coming at you with everything I've got. I wouldn't want it any other way. Now give me your best shot. Oh, I will, Yubel. Let's do this! Alright, the battle with Yubel. Alright, lovely. We don't know if Yubel is male or female. We still don't know, I think. Is there actually a specific one that we know? This game, proof, has no idea. Great, okay, right. We have Sparkman. Lovely. Right, Graceful Charity to kick off. Lovely. Second Graceful Charity. Lovely. Foolish Burial. Okay. A face down card. 2 face down cards. 3 face down cards. Wow. Nothing else. Okay. Cool. We've got Rainbow Dragon here. It's quite nice. We've got Neos. We've got Sparkman. Mirage Tube. This card cannot be activated from your hand. Activate only when a face-up monster you control is selected as an attack target. Inflict 1,000 life points of damage to your opponent. That's pretty alright, actually. We've also got Elemental Hero Prisma. Once per turn, you can reveal 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Then send 1 of the fusion materials listed on that card to your from your main deck to the graveyard. This card's name becomes... this card's name becomes the sent monsters until the end phase. It's a pretty nice card, actually, just if you're missing a certain card to fuse, so it's quite nice. It's actually very good. Right. I believe Sparkman is a good start for me. Never mind. Torrential Tribute happened! What happened, mate? Torrential Tribute, that's what happened. Leave me alone. Another face down card, okay. Are you just waiting for me to run out of 4-star monsters? Necro Gardener. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Negate the next attack this turn from a monster your opponent controls. This is a quick effect. Okay, I'm going to summon Necro Gardener. A second Torrential Tribute. Okay, so you've got 2 of them out of the way. That's fine. I don't want Yubel using Torrential Tributes on my cards. No, I'm not activating Necro Gardener's ability. No point. No! Not my favorite trap card! My favorite trap card! She has it! Oh, no. Folks, welcome to Ominous Fortune Telling. She messed up there. But Ominous Fortune Telling is my favorite trap card. I love Ominous Fortune Telling. She's got a 3rd Graceful Charity as well. Okay. And another face down card. Okay, she has no monsters. Fair enough. Emergency call. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So, Ominous Fortune Telling is my favorite trap card. A lot of people don't know this, but yes, Ominous Fortune Telling, my favorite trap card. I love this card. I still have a copy of this card in my deck. It's just so useful. During your standby phase, select one random card from your opponent's hand. Call the type of card, monster, spell, or trap. If you call it right, inflict 700 points of damage to your opponent's life points. You can only use this effect once per turn. But you can use it every turn. It's a continuous spell. It's a good card. Very good card. Right, speaking of good cards, emergency call. What do I want here? Shame we don't have any Neos aliases. That would have been great, wouldn't it? I want Sparkman, I believe at this point, just to try and get some damage in. I'm fairly certain you have another Torrential Tribute. No? You're not going to let me get this attack off. Surely you're not. No, you're not. Limit reverse. Oh, no! Okay, she summoned herself. I can activate Super Polymerization. So, target one monster with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard. Special summon it in attack position. If the target is changed to defense position, destroy this card. Destroy it and this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the target. When the target is destroyed, destroy this card. Yubel is a 10-star monster with 0 attack and 0 defense points. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's attack. During your end phase, tribute one other monster or destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, except by its own effect, the owner can special summon one Yubel Terra Incarnate from their deck, from the hand, deck, or graveyard. So essentially, it can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage. Your opponent takes all the battle damage, but you have to sacrifice a monster each turn. I'm definitely playing Super Polymerization here. Let's get rid of Mirage Tube. Right, so we can get this card. Elemental Hero Escuridao. One Elemental Hero monster and one Dark monster. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 100 attack for each Elemental Hero monster in your graveyard. So we can use Yubel and Sparkman to summon Escuridao and completely negate your ability. That counts as a sacrifice, I'm fairly certain, so it's not being destroyed. Now Escuridao is on the field. And it can attack this turn. Yes! 2,700 points of damage. So there you go. We used your own Yubel against you to summon Escuridao. Sod it. I will use Necrogardener just to stop that prompt. Raigeki Break. Well, there goes Escuridao. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Ominous Fortune Telling. Yep, okay. That's 700 points of damage I take. It's fine. It's just fine. Also, that's a dead card now. That's a dead card in hand. Polymerization. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, please. Polymerization. We can get Elemental Hero Rainbow Neos. 4,500 attack points this beast has got. You need Neos and Rainbow Dragon. Must be fusion summoned with the above fusion material monsters. Cannot be special summoned by any other means. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Send one monster you control to the graveyard. Shuffle all monsters in your opponent controls into the deck. Send one spell trap card you control to the graveyard and shuffle all spell trap cards you control into your opponent's deck. Or send one card from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Shuffle all cards in your opponent's graveyard into the deck. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, definitely. Definitely want that. Elemental Hero. We got Rainbow Neos out on the field. Very nice. Right. I'm activating Rainbow Neos' effect first. I want choice 3. Masterath is gone. All your cards go back to your deck. Which is good, because now You need to get Yubel back in your graveyard again to use it. Prisma. I'm not activating Prisma's ability. I don't need to. Right, attack with Prisma first. Yes. Rainbow Neos. Yes! We beat Yubel! Very nice. Very nice indeed. That worked amazingly well, didn't it? Ah. Yubel attempted to use super polymerization to fuse all the worlds together. Don't know how that card has that power, but regardless, never mind, it's anime. Roll with it. Now I activate super polymerization. With its power, I will break the boundaries of time and space and unite the 12 dimensions. When the 12 dimensions become one, the ensuing explosion will create a new world, one where only you and I shall exist. Ha ha ha! I've done it! By destroying your reality, I've won! You and I will finally be together forever. Not quite. What? Super polymerization isn't fusing any dimensions. I can't let that happen. Instead, it's going to fuse us. Fuse us? Yubel, I get it. You started out with good intentions, but you lost your way. You've been alone. So alone. But you're not going to be alone anymore, Yubel. I'll help you find the right path again. Together, we'll fight as one. After Jaden and Yubel's duel, Duel Academy was returned to Earth safely, along with all the students. However, no one knew where Jaden and Yubel had gone, and whether they would ever see them again. Well, we do see them again. What else? What do we get? We got, okay, Yubel, the Ultimate Nightmare, Sinister Seeds, and Chaos Endmaster. Schwanky. Right, Season 4, this was never dubbed. So, those of you who watched the dub who thought, oh, Jaden and Yubel fuse and then ran off into the sunset to have a happy life. Nope, there was a 4th season. And we immediately go to the big bad of that season. Nope, we didn't have about 7 battles against Truman. Which was probably my only gripe with Season 4. Why so many Truman battles? I don't think it was 7, but honestly, it was close. In one season. Anyway, Darkness Returns. DLC, let's do this. After reuniting with Yubel, Jaden contemplated what to do next. And got incredibly depressed. Seriously, Season 4 Juden, or Series 4 Judai is depressed. Essentially, he's depressed until like the last couple of episodes. That's it. But it at least gave Jaden character. Unlike the first 2 seasons where he had very little character. He was just I'm a really happy person that likes dueling. I'm gonna beat you now. Get your game on! Here, on the other hand, you know, you can see the sort of maturity in Jaden's character, which, thank God, it needed it. It honestly needed it. Anyway, just then, a darkness crept over the world, causing everyone but Jaden to vanish. There's that face again. Impossible! All the people in the world have disappeared. Jaden, the time has come for us to settle this. Who are you? Show yourself! What are you? I am Nightshroud. Your people have been sent to my world. Nightshroud? Not you again. What are you after? What am I after? I have no desires. I merely move with the evil of the universe. And the universe wills that your people live in darkness for eternity. That's a lie! Is it? Duel Monsters is a reflection of a duelist's soul. It can be of light or of darkness. If your heart remains in the light, peace will come to your world. But most duelists have darkness in their hearts. And where there is darkness, there is Nightshroud. No way, you're saying it's our fault that we brought you into our world? Exactly. I have no aspirations. It is the people that brought me here. And it is I that took them away. It is the fault of your people for trying to use duel monsters for evil, feeding my energy. Well, tough guy, I don't duel for evil. You did at one point. I duel to stop the real monsters like you. No one person can stop me. I don't care, even if I am the last guy on Earth. I'll fight you to the end. Hey, you're forgetting someone. Yubel! You are not alone. I'm with you. You fools. 2 against 1 still does not change the odds. Night Shroud, I'll show you that the bonds of friendship can overcome the odds. So, here's our battle with Night Shroud, or Darkness in the Japanese version. So, yes, Season 2, Jaden beats the light. In Season 4, Jaden beats the darkness. Lovely. But yeah, like the final big bad guy of this series, Night Shroud. They've done a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters where they had a character that turned up every so often be the big bad guy at the end. Yami Bakura, just saying. But anyway, now we at least have Jaden's sort of like strongest deck at this point. With a Skiradao, nice. Divine Neos, which is a very nice card. Dark Bright, and Dark Neos. That's it, though. Divine Neos is a new one. Must be fusion summoned by using any 5 Neos, Neospace, Neospatian, or Hero monsters, including at least 1 Neos, or 1 Neospace monster, 1 Neospatian monster, and 1 Hero monster. Cannot be special summoned by any of the ways. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Neos, Neospace, Neospatian, or Hero monster from your graveyard. This card gains 500 attack, and until the end phase, it also gains the banished monster's effect. What a crap card, eh? Seriously, Divine Neos is awful. Dark Bright. You need Sparkman and Necroshade for this. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. If this card attacks, change it to defense position at the end of the damage step. If this target is destroyed, target 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy the target. It's got a nice bit, I wouldn't say protection, but it does have a nice bit of removal. It's quite nice. Dark Neos, which you need Neos and Neospatian Dark Panther. If this card is not already targeting a monster with its effects, you can target 1 face-up effect monster on the field. While you control this face-up card, that target's effect on the field is negated during the end phase. Oh, and then during the end phase, shuffle it into the extra deck. So that's quite nice, actually. So we've got some good cards here. And we got Bleeding Prisma. That's all we need to care about. And we have Wrath of Neos. Select 1 elemental hero Neos monster you control. Return it to the deck and destroy all cards on the field. I can use that with Prisma in case Night Shroud does anything sneaky-like. I feel like playing a face-down card and setting Winged Karibo is a good start here. Alright, Night Shroud, what do you got? What's your turn? Your turn is Allure to Darkness. Okay, you banished a card. Okay, you got Foolish Burial as well. That's a lot of strong monsters. Mausoleum of the Emperor. Darkness Destroyer. Level 7 monster. Oh, good. And it does piercing damage. I could play Call the Haunted. I'm not going to. God, not on Wing Karibo. You must be kidding. Right, that's his turn. So, Mausoleum of the Emperor. We know what Mausoleum does at this point. Mausoleum's a nasty card. Right. So, Darkness Destroyer. Cannot be special summoned. This card can attack twice during each battle phase. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. That's a really good card as well. And obviously, Mausoleum of the Emperor, we know this one by now, hopefully. The turn player can pay 1,000 life points times the number of monsters normally needed to tribute summon a monster, maximum of 2,000. That player normal summons or sets a monster without tributing. This is their normal summon for that turn, not a special summon. Okay. The only real thing I can do here is I can play Wrath of Neos. So I can turn this into Neos and then play Wrath of Neos. I mean, I guess that's the only thing we can do here. So I will activate Prisma's ability. I shall take, I don't know, Dark Neos, I guess? I shall take Neos. There you go, send it to the graveyard. So then it becomes Neos. So then I can play Wrath of Neos to destroy all cards on the field. I should not have set Call the Haunted. Oh well, Wrath of Neos. I select one Neos. Goes back to my deck. To destroy everything, including your mausoleum. Right. Empty playing field, but I do have a Miracle Fusion and a Neos in my graveyard for later. In case I need it. Phantom Sky Blaster. Okay, Sky Blaster token. Okay, so it just summons a token. Ah, that's fine. Sparkman can deal with that. Sparkman can deal with that. Not sure if he can deal with a face down card, but he can deal with the rest. A second Miracle Fusion. That really doesn't help me at this point so far. Okay, all's good so far. This card's normal flip summon. You can special summon any number of Sky Blaster tokens up to the number of monsters you control. During each of your standby phases, you can inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent for each Sky Blaster monster you control. Sky Blaster monster you control cannot declare an attack during the turn you activate this effect. Let's get rid of that. Ah, it's Mirror Force! Of course it is. And Darkness Necrosphere. Oh good, I lose. That's a loss for me, isn't it? That is a loss for me. Okay, fair enough. Right. We'll try again. We will keep trying until we win. If I didn't play Call the Haunted there, I may have had a chance. Okay, gotta worry about Darkness Necrosphere. It's got like 4,000 attack. We need to be wary of that card at least. Right, I'm going first against Night Shroud here. Let's see what sort of hand I will get. Okay. That's not the best of starting hands, to be honest. I guess I will take Prisma as my first card. So I can negate one attack with Prisma, and I can play Prisma. I will activate the effect of Prisma. Dark Neos. I want a Neos in my graveyard. At least one. Because then I can use Miracle Fusions to get good monsters out. So, okay, we'll do that to kick off. Night Shroud, your turn. It's a decent starting hand. Nope. Nope. Stop. Stop. Not the prompts. Face down card. Okay. Another face down card. Great. Yeah, just boost up my Flare Scarab, why don't you? Go ahead. You dummy. That's it! That's your starting hand. Gold Sarcophagus. Banish one card from your deck face up. During your second standby phase, after this card's activation, add that card to your hand. That's pretty good for me, I think. I want Miracle Fusion. We also got this card, which is Neos Wise Man. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by sending one face-up Elemental Hero Neos and one face-up Yubel you control to the graveyard. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. At the end of the damage step, this card's battled an opponent's monster. Inflict damage to an opponent equal to the attack of the monster it battled. You gain life points equal to that monster's defense. It's not a bad card, per se. It's not a bad card at all, but... yeah, I think I want Miracle Fusion. I would like Miracle Fusion for later, I believe. I activate Prisma's ability again. Why not? Yeah. Next, I'm going to use Dark Bright to send a Necroshade to my graveyard as well. Fiendish Chain. Okay, so now Prisma cannot attack. That kind of sucks for me. Okay, so I can now get a Neos on the field if I want to. Right, Flare Scarab. Okay, attack. Fires of Doomsday. Okay, so it summons him a token, two tokens. Fine, I will destroy one of the tokens. What did it do? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine by me. It's a quick play spell card, so you actually used it properly, because you can't summon a monster on the turn you activate the card. So that's not too bad at all, actually. Right. What are you going to do now? Nothing! You have nothing. Polymerization. Yeah, go for it. I can get Skirida on the field by getting rid of Yubel and Prisma. There you go. Now, Scirodow's ability is in play. And that Phoenix Chain is useless. I hope it stays on the field. That'd be fun. It does. Now it's the Hummingbird's turn. I'm going to use this effect to gain life points. Okay. Who wants to attack first? Hummingbird will attack. Flesh Scarab will attack. Don't have Mirror Force. You don't. A Scirodow will now attack. That's half your life points. Over half your life points gone, Night Shroud. You need a good turn here, or you lose. And I will activate Hero Barrier to make sure that I can block one attack, just in case. Face down card. Right, why do I think that is a Mirror Force? Right, I'm playing Miracle Fusion here, definitely. I can actually get Divine Neos on the field. Screw it, why not? Let's get Prisma, Neos, Air Hummingbird, Necroshade, and me Flare Scarab. Screw it. Let's get some beasts out in the field now. Look at all these monsters to get one crappy monster. There they are. It's the crappy card in Divine Neos. Elemental Hero Divine Neos. He sucks. He just sucks. He does. All we have is Yubel now in our hand. I should have probably gone for another Scirodow. Oh well. Right. Glomos. I'm not attacking with you. I'm going to attack with this pile of crap first. Okay. A Scirodow? Yes! We beat Night Shroud! Nice! Life's never easy, and it never gets easier. Jeez, that is deep and true. But that's what makes life awesome. How can you enjoy the tough times if you aren't living? As long as we have our cards, we don't have to face the future alone, because the cards remind us of everyone we dueled, and every duelist is a friend. Hey guys, can you hear me? You have to believe in your cards. Believing in your cards means you're believing in your friends, and I believe that you're all gonna come back to me. Jaden. I hear Jaden's voice. Is that you, Jay? Jaden. As long as we have our cards, we know that we are never alone. What's this? It looks like they want to hang out with me instead of chilling in your depressing dimension. Jaden Yuki, one day I will return. I don't think so. As long as we believe in our friends, that day will be no day. Right. What do we get? Darkness Necrospear. Lovely. Mirror Force and Chaos Hunter. That was pretty nice. Alright, guys. Well, we're about to finish off with the final battle of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It's Yugi versus Yuki. Yuki versus Yugi. Yes. Jaden versus Yugi. The final battle of Season 4. The final battle of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which had no conclusion. Can't wait to get a conclusion here, though. And then we're moving on to the third series of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds after this. So I'm going to go for a break here, but the next episode, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It's protagonist versus protagonist. Jaden versus Yugi. I'll see you then.